It's another beautiful sunny day, and I am ready to tackle all the tasks that lie ahead of me today. I like to thank God for another day the second that I open my eyes in the mornings. I give thanks for giving me a cozy home, a family to care for, a husband to love, and children to raise together. It is very important to me to start the day on the right note. As most of us know, it's easy to be grumpy and full of complaining about all the things that we have to do, but to be joyful and thankful, that takes more effort, as does any good thing. Good things always take work and intentionality. So to me, it's vital to start the day with a grateful heart, and my attitude in the morning always determines the way my day will go. So I am focusing on starting the day with positivity, a light heart, and feeling encouraged. Reading God's Word is a great way to do this, as well as spending time in prayer. It's important for me to take a quiet moment to myself to prepare for all the plans of the day. Being motivated by someone or something you heard or saw is great, but it only goes so far. There's a time when you have to rely on self-motivation. And developing this skill is vital to living a full and content life, as I have discovered for myself. What helps me to stay motivated is literally praying for it, and also keeping my mind focused on the important things, like why I do what I do. The reason I do certain things is to stay close to the Lord, have a happy soul, raise healthy children, cultivate a healthy, happy marriage and home, and so on. When I remind myself daily of these things, it's easier to be able to overlook discouragement, setbacks, shake off a complaining and negative attitude, and then I am able to be self-motivated and stay enthusiastic and joyful throughout the day as I work through all the tasks. This morning, I am making the German pancake. Some people also call it a puff pancake or a Dutch baby. This is one of my favorite breakfasts to make because it has very simple, plain ingredients, all of which are pantry staples. This is a great family recipe for any family size really, but I love it especially because we have a large family and this pancake is perfect for our family size. The ingredients are so few, and you literally dump all the ingredients together, mix it up, pour it into a cast iron pan, and bake it in the oven. This recipe can feed up to 10 people in a 12-inch cast iron pan, and sometimes when we have guests, we make 2 of these German pancakes in 2 12-inch cast iron pans right away, and I love that it's just one giant pancake. You don't need to fry each pancake separately, which is so time consuming. And for that reason, we rarely make regular pancakes like that. We usually just make the German pancake several times throughout the week. There are many variations of this German pancake that you can make. Sometimes I just make it plain and serve it like that, and everyone just adds on whatever they want on top, such as strawberry jam, fresh fruits, or maybe maple syrup. I also love making this pancake with blueberries mixed into the batter. That's another great idea. And then topping it with just maple syrup. Another amazingly tasty variation is sprinkling the baked pancake with powdered sugar, topping it with strawberries or blueberries, and adding on some homemade whipped cream. Having plenty of eggs from our backyard chickens is definitely a blessing. I am always looking for simple or creative or delicious recipes to make using our fresh eggs that we get daily. Especially for breakfast time, I love anything that includes eggs, so I'm always working on or thinking of recipes that I can make for breakfast that includes eggs. For this recipe, while you're preheating your oven at 425 degrees, you want to make sure that your cast iron pan is inside the oven at this time, preheating as well, because you want it nice and hot when you're all ready to pour your batter into the pan. And before you pour your batter in, make sure you throw in that half a stick of butter so that it's all nice and melted, and then you pour the batter on top of that. Now we place the batter into the oven at 425 degrees for 20 minutes. With constantly growing and ever-hungry homeschool children in our household, a pancake alone won't always keep them full for too long, so I always serve these pancakes with a side. Sometimes it's fried eggs, maybe scrambled eggs, or bacon, or sometimes it's both. But either or both of those, either eggs or bacon, make for a delicious side that complements the pancakes so well and also help make the start of your day and your breakfast a very enjoyable experience. Once the family is all done with breakfast, it is time to do the outdoor chores. And so the kids are headed out right now to feed the cat and feed and water the chickens and collect the eggs. That's one thing that I absolutely love about homeschool, is that the kids can start their day with a slow morning, a wonderful breakfast with their family, and then a little bit of outdoor play before we begin our homeschool studies. And I think this is really great for their physical health and also for their mental health as well. Now that we're done with breakfast and with morning chores, it's time to head back home and begin our homeschool studies for the day.